Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel, and today I'm going to do a story time. So I have realized there's a story I've never told on my YouTube channel, and I want to share this story up here because I feel it's a good story. It's a story that some people can relate, and as you can see, the title is about my bad story. So those who don't know, I'm a mom of 4 and I feel so good about that. So I want to talk about it because I know some people can relate, and comment down below if you can relate and if you feel me. So I want to talk about my first baby, and I want to compare about everything and talk about how I went through, how the hospitals treated me, how the doctors and the nurses treated me. So my first pregnancy happened when I was in Kenya, and I was fortunate to go to a nice hospital. I went to Nairobi Women's Hospital, and they really treated they were treating me so nice. Though my pregnancy was really hard, I had nausea and vomiting and morning sickness, every bad thing that comes with pregnancy. I was having it. It was really rough for me. I had to stop working after 6 months. Some people are fortunate enough, they work until the last day. Like, there's a lady we used to work with, my colleague, and when she was pregnant, the last day she went to the river, deliver. Kikoya and me, it's fine. The same day she was at work and she went to deliver the baby, and after the work we went to see her. Like, who's that so lucky? Gladys, I remember you. So anyway, mine was really tough, but I thank God. The doctors and nurses and Nairobi women treated me so well, so nice, until I had my 9 months and delivered my baby. My baby passed the due date, and like, it was 40 weeks plus. I think I went almost 42. And I remember I was so tired, and remembering stuff I see on the movie. The movie when a woman doesn't give birth, how they show in the hospitals, a woman being induced, and then the baby just come out just quick. So I thought, oh, it was my first baby, so I didn't know. I remembered in the movie how I used to see, let me just do this. So when I went to the hospital, and I was actually the one suggesting oh my goodness, I was the one suggesting about inducing, because I was tired. You know how you're tired, you can't sleep because the stomach is this big, you're uncomfortable, there's nothing comfortable with you, so you just want to get over it, like the baby to come out and just be you and feel normal again. So when I went to the hospital, my last checkup, it was funny because when I was suggesting that, the doctor said, let's check how much you've dilated today. And it was such a coincidence. I had dilated 4 centimeters. And at that moment, I'm like, oh my God, it clicked. I'm about to give birth. And I started getting anxious, scared. And I was thinking, why did I even come? So they said, you can't go home. You'll stay here, because even if you go home, you rush back again. So I was like, okay. So I requested if I can rush to Yaya Center. Is close to sᴛᴏʀy Road. I can't remember that, or think whatever wing. And Yaya Center actually is closed. So I requested if I can go and buy a few things, because I didn't have anything. So they said, okay, you can just rush. If it's here, Yaya Center, you can just rush and get a few things, and you can send the others for the whole bag to come. You can send your people back at home. So who am I? I rushed back home. Hey, there's no Yaya Center. I'm like, no, I can make this. I had packed my whole bag, and then I'm going to buy more things. I know. So I ran home and with my mama, and I picked up the bag. On my way back, because I was living at ဋ္ဌိက္ခ Road, those who know Thika Road, Kahawa Wendani. So that distance is weird how the pain started on our way back. So mama said, you know what, you need to eat. So when you get there, you cannot eat because of the pains. So we bought chicken, chips and chicken quarter. Nakwambia nililarua mbio mbio, and a soda of course. So kufika Hosin, I'm telling you, I didn't even, after we did all the registration and everything, I got admitted. Tukukaa sana, ilikuwa hapo 6 ndio nilirudi. By 10 uchungu ilikuwa ile consistent, like it was ile karibu karibu. You know how they say when the pain is really, they're called oh my god, contractions, not pain like pain. I don't want to scare anybody there. Ni contractions too, by the way, a bit uncomfortable. So zilikuwa karibu karibu, and by midnight, man, mimi ndiye huyo niliindusiwa na mtoto akatoka. So it was an experience. It's not the way I saw in the movie. It was real. Real. That was real. Zitu vitu mnaona kwa movie, msiende kujaribu. Wanakanga hapo disclaimer, don't try this at home. And I didn't know, you know, when you've not experienced something, you just want to go for it. Anyway, story short, I delivered my baby, and that was fantastic. There's a second baby. It was the same. My pregnancy was not really good. I remember going to ER, calling 911 a couple of times, and I felt, oh my god, this is not really good. But you know, that's mostly first trimester, which comes with a lot of, you know, hormonal changes, and your body is like adjusting to so much, you know. So, and because I had the first experience, I knew really what to expect. But pregnancies are all different. You can think I'm expecting this, and then something different comes, you know. But that was an experience almost the same. And my baby went to 9 months, and I did the same, exactly the same thing, induction. And because I figured out when first time I was induced, the baby came out really fast. And this time also, I didn't want to like labor like 42 hours, or labor 3 days, labor 5. That's my choice. And yeah, I have all the authority to have my choice how I want to give my babies to deliver. It's my choice. Everybody has their own choice. That's my choice. And I thought it's easy for me if I get induced and I don't have to labor like 3 days or 4 days. So it went the same thing, and the baby just, you know, didn't labor for long, and the baby came out. And then I figured out my body, mimi na uchungu, mwili yangu inaweza, it can, you know, it can hold that pain. And I tend to, as in, naweza vumilia hiyo uchungu, and for some reason that's my body. Even ndivyo nili realize, you know, sometimes through some experience you realize how your body can behave to certain things, like how you bleed. Like I bleed a lot, hata kitu kadogo hivi damu inatokanga mingi. So uchungu kwangu haikuwa ati ni kitu ngumu sana, because my body is, I think, is strong. Inachukua uchungu vizuri kabisa. I'm sorry to say that. I know there are people there, oh my god, who can take it anyway, but for me it was good. Nikapata mtoto, hiyo ni wa pili. The third and the fourth, they are twins. So hao hata ningetaka singefikisha mwisho, because they were saying my body is small to hold 2 babies. So nilijua tu watakuja mapema, but mimi ile kitu sikuwa nataka kukubali ni kufanyiwa CS. I know kuna watu wanachaguanga hiyo, but mimi sikuwa nimekubali. Nilikuwa nimezoea kuindusiwa kupata mtoto 6 week na rudi tena normal, napona. So sikuwa na, I had not accepted. And hata vile nilienda, daktari akaniambia leo unapata mtoto, mimi nilimwambia I'm not ready. So they gave me time. Kwa nilikwambia I'm not ready. I can't believe this is what going to happen. Sikuwa nafikiria vile nitafanyiwa CS. Oh my god. It was the hardest thing ever to just believe ati nitafanywa CS, but sikuwa na option. Ni watoto wawili, hawezi toka, alafu hakukuwa wameangalia the same direction, you know. Walikuwa wameangalia different direction, na hiyo ilikuwa, you know, risky for me and risky for them. So that's the only thing I could have done, and to save my life, to save my kids' life, yeah, let's do this. Na tukafanya. But let me say, hospital back home treated me so good. Hospital here in the US, they were perfect for me. I don't have any complaint. I don't have anything to say. They were so good to me. They treated me so well, you know, and encouraging, even when I was telling them I'm not ready. The doctor, the nurses were there, you know, to encourage me. So delivery ya twins ilienda na CS, and recovery ndio ilikuwa ngumu kiasi. But I imagine I stayed in the hospital for just 3 days. 3 days na nilikuwa nimeshaanza kutembea, you know. Nilikuwa nishaanza kufanya exercise, because they encourage you and they help you to start walking and doing some exercise. I mean walking, just a step, like a baby who is trying to walk. It's not like walking, it's like you're practicing again, because mwili imepitia mambo mengi kupata mtoto. So unaanza tena like a scratch, you know. Pole pole unaanza kutembea pole pole, and then move your body kidogo kidogo, you know. Within 1 week nilikuwa 1 week, not weeks 1 week nilikuwa nimesharudi kufanya vitu zangu kidogo kidogo. I wanted to say for the recovery story ya CS ilikuwa more harder and ilikuwa ngumu. Hii ya normal delivery, like vaginal, that's what I mean, ilikuwa easy for me, because, you know, no tear, it's just, you know, the body expand kidogo. So pole pole unarudi within 6 weeks. Mimi nilikuwa tu nimerudi kabisa, because like to, I can encourage any woman, when you give birth, I know it's hard, but please try not to sleep in the bed like the whole day. Try at least, you know, a step, even if it's 1 or 2. Make 1-2 step, go back to bed. Make 2-3 steps, go back to bed. Usilale the whole day, usikae tu chini, because the more unakaa, the more you take your time to heal. Hiyo kukaa chini, muscles bado unakaa tu zimefinyana. So the best thing naweza encourage ni hiyo, unaanza pole pole tu. I know it's hard, but please you know, force yourself, ufanye, you know, exercise kidogo kidogo. Exercise mimi namaanisha kutembea, by the way. Simaanishi ati uanze gym, uanze you know, kuinua vitu, hapana. Hiyo kutoka kwa kitanda kidogo, unaenda kitchen, unajichukulia maji, ushinde ukitumana. Hiyo kidogo kidogo, you recover quickly. So the difficulties that I faced, especially my second born, and my first born was okay. Second born, nili call 911. I was almost, you know, passing out. That's why nili take so long kuongea this story, but, you know, I survived, and ilikuwa tu uchungu, ile contractions zinakuja early. So they managed, before hata nifike hosi, kwa ambulance wanakupatia services, and before nifike hosi walikuwa wame-stabilize kila kitu. By the way, mimi ni Mkikuyu, so ukisikia S and she bla 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 hapo hivyo ujue ni tang inaleta shida, but bora tu naelewa, sawa. So na twins, nakumbuka surgery ilikuwa mbaya bana. Nilikuwa nimepoteza oxygen, so walikuwa wanajaribu kunipatia oxygen. Kama nilikuwa naenda, man, I was begging them, please help me, please help me, please help me. Nurses they were so good. Nilikuwa na feel, man, ushaisikia ni kama uko pale kwa edge, unasikia unaenda kabisa. History ilikuwa ngumu kusema, but nikikumbuka sometimes nasema nimemaliza. And respect to all pregnant women, respect kwa wale all deliveries. Mimi sikuwa najua siku moja nitafanya CS, but ilibidi. All deliveries, respect there. I don't know, sina words za kusema, because hapo unaweza poteza mtoto, unaweza poteza life yako. So tafadhali, let's support pregnant women. Let's support mtu akienda delivery, please. I feel like that's the last, ni kama kupatia, not like goodbye, but that's a good chance to help someone. I think if you help someone who is pregnant and someone who's going to deliver, they will forever remember you. Because for me, that was the most critical place I've ever been, and whoever was there for me, I will never forget them. I will always be, remembering them. So that's my bad story, and in case you have any question, andika hapo kwa comments. In case you want to know anything, delivery za Kenya na hapa, for me ilikuwa almost the same. Nili experience a good experience and good services with the doctor, with the nurses. I was with the hospitals, all of them, they were good. And I know it's hard sometimes to get nice hospitals. It's good to do your research, because that's critical. It's like giving your life to someone. When you choose a hospital to deliver, it's like you're giving your life to someone, because if they do a slight mistake, it's the end of your life, or it's the end of your child's life. Sometimes some things God have planned, and ni kama ni mipango ya Mungu, ni ya Mungu, hatuwezi blame, kila saa tuna blame hosi, tuna blame madaktari ama manasi. Sometimes they do their best, but sasa kama hivyo ndivyo story yako ilikuwa imeandikwa na Mungu, that's how it will go. So that's my story, and I'm proud about it. And congratulations to those who are going to give birth, and those who are pregnant, and those who have babies like me. It's a good journey. I love you guys. Please subscribe and let me know what you want me to talk about. I love you all. Mwah.